What's up, everybody? Thank you again for tuning in. We are at the point to where we are just waiting for the hood and bumper to get back, along with some side mirrors. So we cleaned everything up, got all nice and shiny, all bolted back in. So now that the ticking's gone, can't wait to get the Extreme back, Extreme hood, and then obviously the same bumper and some painted Cobra mirrors. Really looking forward to seeing those. Been getting the exhaust on. That's really going to be nice. But until then, we are going to continue the restoration of this Dodge Magnum srt8. So sad seeing it like this. I've seen it for too long sitting like this. It's painful. It hurts me every day, but we are going to start doing some stuff to it. First thing I started off with, the easiest, cheapest little thing on Amazon. The headlight was very loose. It no longer loose. No wiggle wiggle. It was literally just, I don't know if anybody else has had these issues, but there's these little clips that go right up. I still can't show you. These tiny little clips that go right up here. See if I can zoom in a little bit better. There it is. See that little clip? That little guy right there? They just pop in. Super simple to do. Literally just a little tiny clip that holds the back side of the headlight on. And super quick, super efficient. I got them on eBay for a set of 4 of them for 20 bucks. If I remember, I will put the part number inside. So for today, what we're going to start doing, I'm going to go ahead and start doing the engine mounts, get those out. Motor's supposed to come back probably next week. I know I've been saying that for the past months. Yeah, too long. I'm sure what that was. So I'm going to go ahead and replace the engine mounts. We're going to go ahead and get started on painting the pads and rotors. I don't know why I said pads. Just painting the calipers, replacing the rotors, and doing all the suspension. If you guys have any clunking going on with your suspension, it's pretty common with these cars. Very common with these cars. What happens is, let's see if we can see from this side. These bushings right here will fail. Where are we at? Oh yeah, bushings right here will fail, and the shock bolt will bounce up between this lower control arm. So what we're actually doing is replacing the lower control arm, replacing the front lower control arm, and replacing the upper control arm. I do have tie rod ends, but these ones don't look bad, so I'll replace them if I need to, but you know, if it ain't broken, don't fix it. So we'll keep those for right now. But we're going to replace all the clunkiness. We're going to get these all cleaned up and painted. And yeah, we'll start getting this thing finally ready to get back on the road, because I am over it sitting in the driveway collecting dust. And of course, I got to do fender liners and stuff too. Yeah, we're going to get it all, since it's opened up and cleaned up. We're going to get inside here, wipe everything down, clean it all up. We got the new condenser / oil cooler on. Replacing the AC condenser. The AC condenser is also part of the oil cooler. Replacing mine because it is leaking from the oil for the transmission cooler. Dripped down all the time. Kept filling up all this area, so it's not working as well as it should. And oil leaks. We don't like oil leaks. Oil leaks can be bad. Can lead to even worse things like burning the car down. But so we're going to fix all that, clean everything up, get all these spider webs off. You know, we do all the control arms and obviously paint this side and stuff too, because that'd be dumb not to. But yeah, we're going to get to work on this, guys. So we'll do a little time lapse. I'll watch me be an idiot and restoring this thing. I have all new carbon fiber covers that go right here. I got new ones of these. The outer door belt. We have a few things to do for the interior as well. I'm going to get the srt8 mats, because these things, you know, as cool as they appear to look, are the most dangerous, stupidest things I've ever seen in my life. Especially, well, you take your wife out and she uses her heels. The heels go right through these. They're super cheap. They're crappy. Wouldn't recommend them. And the other side, it actually, I threw it out because I got so mad at it, but it would get in the way of the gas pedal, and I couldn't freaking drive or accelerate. It was all bad, dangerous. So yeah, and then we got a bunch of carbon fiber trim to do inside here as well. So clean everything up inside here, and let's start getting to work. I miss this car. So yeah, stay tuned, and let's do a time lapse of me doing a bunch of stupid stuff. All right. Just a quick video of all the parts that we're going to be doing. So, premium OEM quality, sure, hopefully. So, upper control arms, super simple to replace. Front lateral arm, I'm not sure if that's what they call it, but that's what other companies call it. The other one, tie rod end, another control arm. This kit we got off of, it was an eBay kit. And there's the main one. So this is the bushing right here. Let me just take this out real quick. It's better with two hands. Okay. So this is the bushing right here. This bushing fails where the shock connects to. Sorry, this is the bushing down here, and the bushing that fails where the shock connects to. And your clunking will literally just be this bushing bouncing in and out from right here. It's a very common problem with these, but you know, for an eBay kit, I believe we spent around, it was like 175, 200, something like that. But I mean, everything looks pretty solid. New tie rod end links. Everything's very easy to look at and see how to replace. Nothing really too shock and awe. Oh, there's actual tie rod ends too. Luckily these ones aren't bent, but you know, I have seen them where they're bent, so definitely be spares in case I do something stupid, which hopefully not. Ooh, and new ball joints. Dang, that's a good kit. Why not replace that too? Everything all apart anyway. It looks like the main, only hard one to really do is going to be the upper control arm. Everything else is kind of just right here, ready to get taken off. You can just see where all the bolts and everything go, and how to get to all the nuts. It's a lot easier when the bumper's off. But see, everything's right there. Not really too much to explain on this. It's all kind of easy to figure out. But hey, while we're at this place and everything's all pulled apart, let's get it all done. Especially if the motor does come back next week. I'd rather it be all prepared and ready to go. And the only things that look like it'll be kind of tough to get to are just back the control arm bolts. More of that. One of them is like this on both sides, so the nut is on the outside. Same thing on the back side over here. And the other nuts is right down over there, so it's kind of hidden where all the vacuum lines and stuff are at, so it's a little bit difficult when the motor is inside, but take the opportunity that I got where everything's all pulled apart, and we'll figure it out. Alright, well, let's make this happen. that's going to do it for today's episode. I'm going to get back to it. And do we have like rockets going off every day now? What is going on? I swear this is like the third time this week and I've missed every single one. Either way, so we're back down here. I painted the caliper. It's not that clean. It looks better through the camera, but I got to sand down some spots. A little bit of bubbling happened around here. So we're just going to take some, I have some 400 grit sandpaper. Clean this up a little bit more. It's just a little bit smoother. I mean, actually, no, you can still see it. See? It's not terrible, but I can make it better. So I'm going to sand that back down. And there's some paint drips over here. So we're going to take care of that. It's still wet. And the camera died as I was doing more of this. But I went to go get a ball joint popper. You saw me smacking at it earlier. I got a ball joint popper coming in, or puller coming in. It's pull press kind of a thing. Upper control arms in, and spray painted that, and in between the coats I've been going through and just doing it's a little cheesy, I get it, but hey, you know what, I like the way it's turning out. A little carbon fiber interior action is coming along nicely. So now I just have all this to do, then a couple of little trim pieces, mainly because these things are worn, they're old. This car's an 06, give it some credit. For being an old American car, I'll give it to that yeah, maybe the interior is not the best at all from the get-go, but it holds up. It's still just as crappy as it was when it was first made. But you know what? The specialty of it, the character of it is just what keeps me coming back. So yes, we are finally back to work on the Magnum. I know it's been forever. Kind of sad, I know. But we're back to work on her. This upper control arm's done. The front lateral arm's done. Now we got just the other arm to do right here. Yeah, right there. And just kind of keep chucking away at it for today. We'll get all this cleaned up all inside here. Motor should be back. Man, I hope the motor comes back this week. He said he was working on it today. So we will see. These things kind of popping off a little bit. So what I'll probably do is, because this is my daily driver and I hate people that park really close to me, I'm going to pull this off up here. See, it's not taking much effort. Oh, jeez, that's terrible. But I will pull these off, clean that up, and then just double-sided sticky tape, unless I can find new ones of these. But the problem is they probably won't be black. So I'll probably just pull these off, clean them up, and lay them back on with a fresh thing of tape. Just because I don't want door dings. I like this thing too much. I already talked to you. I got new ones of these. But here we go. Restoration is finally happening again, and we'll get more done tomorrow. And stay tuned.